Okay, so welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while and I haven't really done any videos lately, but I do have a short little review video. For those of you who don't know, I have an Instagram page, Bushcraft Evolution, just like the YouTube channel. And I was reached out to a company to, like, for free. They just sent me something and they wanted me to review some of their product. And I told them that I would. And there's already been a couple of videos that I've seen out there where people have had stuff sent to them and they've reviewed it. So this would just be my take on that company and the gear, and I'll let you know what I've done with the gear and what I plan to do with the gear. So I've had it for a couple of weeks. I'll be able to mess with it a little bit and be able to see what I can do and what I want to do, or you know, go along those lines. So let me get the camera moved back, get everything out on the table, and we'll just start going over what they sent me, and then I'll tell you what I've come to find out in the last couple of weeks since having this stuff and what I plan to do with it in the future. I already have a couple of videos lined up with some of the gear already in mind, so those will be coming out very shortly. So let me get the camera out and down so you can see the gear, and I will see you literally in just a second. So this is the box that they sent me, and they're a company based out of Las Vegas. It's literally one guy who does all of this leather work, canvas work, and he does all of it by hand from scratch. So let me go ahead and get it open for you, and we'll start going over what's inside. So first off, it comes with kind of like a postcard with a desert scene, which you can presume would be Las Vegas. And if you can see, that right there is their logo, and it's basically a thank you card. And as you can see down there, the company is Muss Craft and Outdoors. And I'll just read it to you. It says, "Thank you for supporting my work. Muss is a one-man leather workshop based in Las Vegas. I'm dedicated to the art of traditional craftsmanship and building gear that's actually made to last. I hand stitch every single piece myself using premium, ethically sourced materials to ensure heritage quality that only gets better with age. I hope this gear accompanies you on countless wild adventures and serves you well for a lifetime. Stay rugged." And again, that's Muss Craft and Outdoors. So a nice little thank you note. I thought that was pretty nice. So we'll just start with what's on top and work our way down. He sent me 4 pieces of gear, and we'll start with this kind of like a greenish color. As you can see, there's their logo. It is a multi-tool fire starter magazine holder carrying case that could go on your belt loop. So what I have been messing around with is, you know, knives specifically obviously can go in there. You could fit more than one knife in there because it is a pretty big pouch. I'm not going to force it in there because I don't want to scratch them up, but you could fit more than one knife in there. You could do multi-tools. This is just my Walmart multi-tool. As you can see, it fits in there nice with a little wiggle room. So you could probably throw in a piece of fat wood or something like that to, um, make it not so wiggly. But nice piece of handcrafted. He hand stamps everything. If you go and watch his videos on Instagram, you can see the little machine that he uses where he picks out every single letter and stamps them. So that's literally an M, a U, a S, an S. He hand stamps each one of those individual letters. Um, a nice leather cover for a flask, which is included with the cover. I mean, I didn't have to put the flask in there. You can see the hand stitching there along the seam. Other videos that I've seen where people reviewed these, it shows a filter or a funnel that you could put here on top where you could pour your liquids in it. This didn't come with that. I don't know if that was just forgotten, but regardless, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can fill it up without spilling it, but you can see there's a logo again. So that's really nice. I really do like the brown. Brown's probably my favorite leather, and I love how this already has wear and tear from stretching. I haven't used it, and I don't know how I'm going to actually attach it because there's not a belt loop. So if I had to critique this one specific item, I would have a belt loop added to this. I don't know if you necessarily need that because then how are you going to drink it, I guess. Maybe a secondary pouch that this can slide into. I'm not sure. But nice little flask leather case. Next up, just a keychain that, you know, you could stick this on your belt loop, I guess, if you wanted. And then you can clip additional keys here on the bottom, or vice versa. You can put this on another clip and then have this hanging at the bottom to throw keys on. And I do like these types of clips. These are very nice, durable, rugged type clips. But that's a really nice belt clip. I don't know what else you want to call it, keychain, what have you, but it again has that brown that I really enjoy. I like the black with the brown. So he sent that, which was not even included in the list of things that he told me he was sending. So this was kind of like a bonus item. So I didn't get that funnel to be able to fill up that flask, but I did get this. So maybe that's the new thing. Maybe he's omitting the funnel and sending these out instead. Last but not least, we'll get rid of that box. We'll lay everything else back up here just so you can see it. And then we'll go over the last item. This last item is a dump pouch. And I really, really enjoyed the look of this. It's got this brass latch system where it opens up. And the bag itself is green, which I think is pretty cool. And when you open it up, again, lots of brass. I think brass with leather, brass with canvas, it just goes hand in hand. The ends of the strings have brass. It's got the brass cinch. I don't know even what you want to call that. But anyway, I just think that is a really, really cool feature, and I really love all the brass that goes along with this. And how this thing closes, it literally will stop itself. Once you push it in there, it just kind of clips. But you can see the logo on it. That is just really neat. And then it's also got that same style clip, but in brass or bronze or however you want to look at it. I'd just say brass because I just like brass. So brass button on that as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then the rivets on the back. So that is really cool. I really love the way this thing looks. And part of why I save this for last is because I've got other much larger dump pouches that offer a D-ring. So same sort of features, but this one's got the brass buttons rather than this cool looking clip feature. I really enjoy that. It's just really neat. It just makes it look kind of old school. So this one is buckskin pouch, which is okay, but that'll eventually wear out a lot faster than this canvas. So, I mean, if you look at these, they're not far off in comparison on size. Really about the same height, but a little wider, this one. And then the leather, you can see side by side which one. This does go smaller. I just haven't smashed it up. But anyway, so we've got that. And then another style to compare it to. This is my Blackie Thomas foraging pouch. which is like 1, 2, 3 times the size and a lot taller. And it's just literally one button on the back. So I really do like this. And the other reason why I saved this for last is because all the things that you could do to it, the things I can compare it to, and I really like this feature having the buckle down here or whatever, because I can clip on my gloves. So when I'm walking, I can have my gloves attached. I can also do that with this. If I have this attached someplace, maybe put a carabiner up here on top and put it on the belt loop, and then I can have this hanging down. You could do the same with a knife if you have your knife dangler. So all in all of this stuff was sent to me for free by Muss Craft Outdoors, and everything hand stitched, like I said, excellent quality. Everything, I mean, this here is not stitched. This literally just held together with those rivets that are on the back. However, it's cut by the guy himself. I don't believe there's any machines involved with any of this. Like crazy machines. I mean, probably like some basic leather stitching, to do this. He could have hand stitched all of this, but if you go to his Instagram page, you can see a lot of the stuff that he makes. He's got these really cool mugs where it's wrapped in leather and it's got like a leather handle on it. That's really cool. Some leather coasters that are really neat, and I definitely want to get both of those. So, but anyway, that's what they sent me. Muss Craft and Outdoors. If you want to go check them out on Instagram, um, I believe it's at muss.craft. And then they also have a website that's muss.co. So www.muss.co. I'll make sure to put that in the description down below. And I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm not getting paid to do this. There's no endorsements here. This is just, he sent me this stuff, asked me for my opinion. I told him I'd do a review video, and then I have another video coming out very soon that's going to incorporate anything with a belt loop you could probably imagine or guess. It's probably going to be a belt kit video. So look forward to that coming up soon. And thanks for watching. Let me go ahead and tip this up. Until the next time we see each other, get out there.